Special Sundays. I'm your host, Miss Special. We have a caller on the line. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am. What's going on, Miss Special?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. You want to introduce yourselves to the people who don't know who it is?
I am Ro Blvd, from Los Angeles, producer. Did a love supreme for you and I.
Yes.
And, got stuff on radio, got stuff on TV. That's about it. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you so much for calling in. I super appreciate it. I'm really excited about this.
Oh, of course. I am, too, especially for San Francisco State. I love the Bay Area women, so thank you.
Yay. We love you back. So, how did you get the name Ro Blvd?
Well, my government name is Romel.
Okay.
Ro came from, my nickname from high school. I started doing music like late 01.
Mm-hmm.
Like digging in the crates vinyl I ever obtained was from my mother.
Okay.
She was like, about to do music. Well, here's your start. Here's some vinyl. I was like, what? I was like, it was weird. Oh wow, you got, this is crazy. She had some gems.
Nice.
One of the vinyls was a soundtrack to a movie called Boulevard Night. It's a great movie. The movie is so inspirational, and it touched me in such a great way. It pertains to my life a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And also, growing up where I was from, I was always running around in the streets with my friends. Hanging out like regular old kid, playing ball, chilling at the plaza, all that stuff. I truly believe that the word street has such a negative connotation.
Definitely.
In the media, and I just felt that I wanted to bring a positive light, a positive role, and so instead of using streets, Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
So, put that together, you get Ro Blvd.
I like that. So, you released Early Morning with the BrekFast Club a few years ago. Can we expect anything else from y'all?
Yeah, actually, you know what? The Early Morning album with such artists as Free Speech, Nash, Micah James, have my boy UB on it. You can definitely hear more of the BrekFast Club stuff, in the near future.
Okay.
When I say near future, I mean soon.
Near future. We like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So y'all already have some stuff done. You're just waiting to release it, maybe?
So I got some stuff, tucked away. I'm about to release it. I think soon is the right time. On top of doing that project with them as artists, they're also close friends of mine, very close friends of mine. It's more than just music. Definitely have some new stuff, in store.
Sounds good. What was your favorite track on that project?
Of the Early Morning project, my favorite track was really the intro. It's a really long storyline, and then it goes into a verse from Micah James. Mm-hmm. What really touched me about that one, I'm not trying, feel myself right now because, I know I did that track.
Hey, go for it. It's all
right?
good. It's Special Sundays. As long as you feel special, it's all good. Feel yourself all you want.
Right? Hey. So, thanks. The story in the beginning of the intro, it meant so much to me. Again, just like the Boulevard Night, it pertained to myself so much, and I related to it, that when I put that storyline in the beginning and then mixed in with Micah's verse, for all you listeners, if you heard, go get that Agoraphobia mixtape from Micah James. And Micah James is truly, really one of the best lyricists you would probably hear.
Mm-hmm.
Paints pictures with his lyrics, and you could see it. So, being the intro had the story, has Micah James, and then you get the mixture of the soul sample with the drums. Everything put together, you feel the record more than you hear it.
Mm-hmm. So, real quick side question. We were talking in the studio, and we were like, wait, did you, sample the Carpenters, or did you bring somebody in that sang, or how did that whole beginning of that happen? What was that?
There was a Bobby Womack record I had actually chopped up the story a little bit just to kind of get it closer to relation to me.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about another track that you did. You remixed Common's The Corner.
Yeah, yes I did.
And that's all up on YouTube, getting super hits.
Oh man.
And you also got a drop from him. How the hell did you do that?
It's a long story, but I'll try to make it sweet for listeners. A couple years ago I had a manager.
Okay.
At the time her name was Kanye Jackson. What was pretty crazy about her is that when I started working with her, she had called me one day and said, yo, guess who I played your beats for? I'm like, who? And she had told me, I played your beats for Kanye. I was like, what? What?
Whoa.
Yeah, it was crazy. A long time ago. The thing that hit me so hard is because, for real, listening to Kanye, he really made me want to, do beats. Something that hit me when I first heard This Can't Be Life that he did off of the Rock La Familia I was like, wow, this is what I want to do. You know, he wanted to meet. He wanted to, like, link up or something like that. So it's really crazy. You don't understand. Like, it's weird for me even to say this stuff. You know, we had met up after one of his shows out here over at the House of Blues. Mm-hmm. What was pretty crazy is he really kicked knowledge to me. You know, gave me advice, pointers.
That's
everything.
So dope.
Yeah, he really dropped some gems on me. He had invited my manager and I to come to the studio.
Wow.
And, yeah, so one night I pulled up to the studio he was working at, and I walked into the studio. Dude, this is just crazy. I opened the door, and to the left of me, I saw Common. Like, yo, what the I'm like, it's like, you don't understand. I get starstruck every time I meet someone that, you know, I really, you know, look up to. So I met Common. I was in the studio while they were working on Get 'Em High. Mm-hmm. From College Dropout. After that day, I went along my biz, and, you know, Kanye them blew up and everything. It's like a year after that, I was working in radio out here in L.A.
Oh, really?
I was working out here in L.A. radio on FM dial. I was invited to a listening session with Common's B album. Mm-hmm. There was a time for all the radio people to get dropped. Mm-hmm. For the show, you know, for DJs. I wanted to Common to get a drop. You know, I told him, like, yo, we met a long time ago. I was in the studio with you, you know, while you guys were doing Get 'Em High, and he remembered.
Nice. I love
it. Yeah,
and
that's how I was able to get, like, a cool-ass drop, you know, from him. I mean, that's why I really respected Common about that, because he remembers people.
So dope. So, we talked about Early Morning. We talked about the Common track. Now let's talk about Agoraphobia from Micah James. You did some work on there. What was that like? We already talked about how he's kind of one of the homies. You know, he decided to drop a project, so y'all decided to work together on that.
I had two songs. 2 tracks, you know, 2 songs on them. But those 2, I really enjoyed working with Micah on that. You know, I think the process with working with Micah is such a easy / you know, fun process because he's so talented. If I had to pick my favorite track on there, it'll probably have to be The Rain.
Nice. I was listening to that last night.
Yeah, you know, what really makes it my favorite is progressive and rising action to the record, mixed in with Micah and, you know, his visual aspect of, you know, his verbal ability. You know, it makes it such a great record to me.
And then you also worked with Free Speech on Laffy, Taffy, Rots Your Teeth.
Yeah, we did that whole thing within a month.
Oh, wow. And then you want to explain to the people what the vision was kind of behind that?
Oh, Laffy, Taffy, Rots Your Teeth?
Yeah.
The vision was just like me and Free Speech, you know, again, we're great friends. We would just like talk about just random things that goes on in the world, but mostly like the music stuff. At the time, #1 record in the nation was Laffy Taffy, like D4L or something like that, right?
Yep.
You know, I'm not trying to knock people's, you know, taste of music because, you know, there's some people that like that stuff. To each his own. Yeah. But I just felt that something needed to be said.
I feel it.
And especially Speech, in the MC he is, he's always going to really just say something about anything that he feels. And he does it in such an intellectual way that just felt that we would listen to an EP and call it Let's Have Right Speak.
So, a couple days ago, Thurs was tweeting about some project with you. What is this? I want to know so bad.
Yeah, you know what? I want you guys to know so bad. I can't really you guys any further details, but, you know, I think right now for Miss Professional on Sundays, I could definitely let you guys know that there is a project, and you guys could expect that soon. I mean, it's been really, like, quietly in the cut working on it and really taking my time and trying to put in all my effort for all my supporters. Even though I can't really give you guys any further details, but, you know, I could definitely let you guys know that me putting together this project, you know, I could definitely say that you guys will be proud of me on this one. I definitely want to do this for you guys, you know?
I'm excited nonetheless. You know, it just kind of builds the ante now that we really don't know what's going on, but we trust you, so we're excited.
Yeah, man, thank you for that trust. That means a lot.
No problem. So, most people would know you from the UNI tracks. You guys did all kinds of crazy tracks together.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song that you've done with them?
I would say with everything together, not just A Love Supreme, but everything together, my favorite record will probably be Land of the King. And if your question pertains to A Love Supreme, one day will probably be Calendar Girls, another day will probably be Stylin'.
Nice. I love Calendar Girls.
Yeah.
So, you're really in tune with the LA scene. Who should we be looking for if we haven't already from LA?
Still look out for the new UNI stuff because they, you know, with the phenomenal stuff that he's done so far, there's a lot more a lot more they're about to bring to the table. Definitely look out for Scheme. I really like where he's coming from with this stuff. Maybe this will give you a hint on some project, but I got this singer named Roxanne, which she's phenomenal. With a lot of pop stuff out right now and a lot of crazy autotune stuff, think of an Apollonia with a old Madonna type thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Micah James, the usual suspects again, and each one of Thursday's verse. Because there's a lot of people out here that's really bubbling.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
So who would you like to work with that you haven't already?
That was a good question.
You can go big, you can go small, anywhere.
I really don't put any expectations upon myself because I just love music,
Nice.
I love to do music, and my belief is that, with anybody, you can make a great record. It just matters how you do it,
That's interesting.
I think, as a universal answer, I would love to work with anyone and anybody that is willing to work. For real. I really mean this. It's special, for real, because there's a lot of artists out there. They're really talented. They love what they do. But for the most part, they're, that effort part, taking that extra step into grabbing their dream and really just making this music stuff happen. I kind of see a little bit of a lack of. So I would love to work with anyone that's going to really put their effort in,
So that kind of leads me into my next question. If MCs want beats from you, is there a certain way they can do that?
Yeah, I think for the most part, you can just hit me on Twitter.
All right.
You can reach me at roblvd.com at gmail.com.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can reach me on that. It's pretty easy. And you don't spell the dot, you just put the dot. But yeah, also, if you guys see me on, if you guys see me somewhere, just approach me.
That's dope. That's super dope.
Yeah,
I like that. To sum it all up, what is next for you? You got this super secret project. Sounds like you have some stuff with the BrekFast Club. Anything else next for you that we should be on the lookout for?
I'm going to be actually part of an audio school, music school out there in L.A. The school is called SAE Institute in L.A.
Nice. I saw you tweet about that, yeah.
I'm going to be an instructor for a course named Beat Lab.
Nice.
It's a course that hones on people's skill production and also teaches the art of production.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3-month course. I'm going to be involved with it alongside Evidence from Dale Peoples, Exile, DiBiase, the Red Bull, Big Tune Champ, Terrence Martin out here.
Wow, those are some heavy hitters. Damn.
Yeah. Also, there's going to be, you and I are going to be involved with it, with the program. They're going to be instructing THX, Top D, and Swift D. So, that starts November 29th.
So, producers, you need to make your way down to LA quick, fast. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, no, for sure. It starts the 29th, and anyone, out there that's, wants to get into production. I think this program takes the extra step by giving people the chance to actually to learn from, skilled professionals that have experience.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely enroll, tell them that, tell them I sent you, they'll hook you up, they'll give you the homie hookup or something.
Nice.
Yeah, so definitely check it out on sae.edu.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so that's next, and then, like you said, the quote-unquote super secret project, and just living life, for real.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we're going to let you go. Enjoy your special Sunday. Thank you so much for calling in. I super appreciate it.
No, for real. No, seriously, Miss Special, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone over at San Francisco State University. I'm hoping I can make it down there because I love you over there.
Please do. We will accept you with open arms.
Hell yeah.
Girl, you know you are special. You just got to know that you are special.
Special Sundays radio show with your host, Miss Special.
Special lady.
Every Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. on KSFS.S.